Here we go. It's football action. Clover Hill's homecoming game. They'll host the Lancers of Manchester. Friday night football action. Storms in the area and threatening. But the Clover Hill fans are ready, and so is Coach Curtis with his offensive and defensive lines. And it'll be Clover Hill kicking off first. They'll try the onside kick, but the Lancers recover, and it doesn't take long. Tyler Henderson finds Joshua Nelson. And the Lancers are deep inside Cavalier territory. Henderson then finds Jabril Hassan in the end zone. Touchdown, Manchester. The extra point attempt is good. Manchester takes the early lead. The Cavaliers make little advance on their first possession. And just as the Cavalier defense gets ready to come back out on the field, lightning flashes, thunder erupts, and the game gets delayed and moved until Saturday at 1 p.m. The Cavalier defense will take the field first, already facing a 7-point deficit. And Henderson strikes quick, and it doesn't take long for the Lancers to put 7 more points on the board against the Cavaliers. Midway through the first quarter, already the Cavaliers find themselves trailing by 14, but there'll be a momentum shift as Andrew Oliver takes the kickoff return all the way back to the Lancer 16-yard line before he's finally brought down. And then it's Josh Bailey coming in with his offense. He'll hit Joel Caleb, and the Cavaliers quickly put points on the board. Christian Conklin will kick in the extra point for this one. And with just 5 minutes left in the first quarter, Manchester 14, Cavaliers 7. And the cheerleaders, they're going to get a workout today. Brandon Childs gives the Lancers good field position once again with his return. That's finally brought down by Zach Burkholder. And that Cavalier defense comes back out. They'll start to step it up just a little bit. They make some stops against Antonio Brown and Joshua Nelson. And then it's Henderson getting forced out the pocket. Nearly brought down by number 67, Scott Matheny. Finally brought down by 56. That's Marcus Jackson. The Cavalier offense will get to come back out on the field. And it's Bailey hitting Chris Smith. Smith taking it over for the first down. Coach Ziglock talking it over with his defensive backs as Bailey goes back to work out on the field. He's over the middle, hits Christian Conklin. Cavaliers are driving. That wraps up the first quarter. Former football star Jeff Jenkins of Manchester. That's right, on the sidelines with Clover Hill taking pictures for Chill Football. He knows green and gold means money, and Josh Bailey proves just that as he busts his way downfield just outside the 10-yard line of the Lancers. Then he looks to the air. He finds who does he? Oh, that's who he finds. He finds Michael Haynes. Haynes takes it down to about the 2-yard line. Cheerleaders coming over to show their support. And then it's Joel Caleb right up the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The extra point by Conklin ties this thing up at 14. Cheerleaders doing 14 push-ups now to match the score of the Cavaliers. Henderson comes back out. He'll go to work, goes to the air, finds his man over the right side. They'll keep the drive alive. And then it's number 32, Antonio Brown, finding way up the middle and into the end zone. It's another Lancer touchdown. They'll get the extra point. They're up by 7 once again. Coach O'Hare trying to settle his players back down. And on the kick, it's an onside kick by Manchester, but Zach Burkholder doing a great job covering that one up. And then it's Bailey hitting Chris Smith. Smith tacking on a few more yards before being forced out of bounds. And then it's Bailey. He wants it all this time on a 3rd and 15, and he gets it. Nice block by Christian Conklin, and Smith will carry it into the end zone for a Cavalier touchdown. The extra point is good. Cavaliers tying it back up at 21. The Lancers will get a little help on their next possession as this one clearly tipped, but it's called defensive pass interference. And Chris Smith runs it back, but it's all for naught because the Lancers will get the ball back. But that Clover Hill defense will hold. Yeah, you might need that helmet there, buddy. Anyway, Bailey back out with his offense. He looks over the middle, but he's picked off by Marcus Jefferson. Jefferson taking it deep into Cavalier territory. And then it's Antonio Brown up the middle. Touchdown, Manchester. They go back up on top. They miss the extra point, so their lead is 6. They'll try another little boot kick down the middle. And Andrew Olson able to pick it up. He'll pick up about 7 more yards. Then it's Bailey finding Christian Conklin. Conklin makes the catch. Then it's Bailey looking downfield. Smith is covered. Conklin covered. No problem. I'll hit Andrew Oliver, and Oliver will carry it right on in for a Cavalier touchdown. The extra point by Conklin once again is good. And with that, the Cavaliers take the lead by 1. That'll leave 48 seconds in the first half with time running down. Henderson goes to work, tries to get the Lancers downfield. He'll pick up some yardage, but time runs out. They'll go to the halftime break. And, man, I heard that Cavalier line was kind of small, but that's ridiculous. Oh, that's the Water Boys. Woo, I had me worried there for a minute. Cavaliers unable to be effective on their opening drive the second half. They'll kick back, and it's a Lancer sandwich brought to you by Anthony Davis and Andrew Oliver. Then the handoff. Michael Haynes making the takedown. That Cavalier defense tightens up once again, and quarterback Tyler Henderson met by a wall of green, including soon-to-be-named homecoming king Anthony Davis. Fourth down conversion by the Lancers comes up just a little short. Congratulations from the defensive coordinators. Cavaliers come back out offense, and guess what? You can put two guys on him. It just doesn't matter. Chris Smith, touchdown Cavaliers. Incredible day for him, setting a new school records for touchdown receptions in a year. Get ready for more push-up, ladies, because the Cavalier defense holds and the offense comes back out. Chris Smith uses the old get-off-me move and carries it in for yet another Clover Hill touchdown. That's right, Cavaliers putting the extra point through. They go up by 15. The fans just loving it, including some of the Cosby team I see on hand to cheer us on. Thank you, guys. Anyway, Mo Gross making the stop. The Cavalier defense again finding its footing. Gross getting congratulated on the sideline. Cavalier offense back out. No problem. Cover Smith, cover Conklin, cover Oliver. Bailey hits Joel Caleb. Caleb picking up some good yardage. And then you cover our pass, no problem. We'll just hand it off to Michael Haynes, and he'll bust his way through the line, picking up some big yardage. A couple of big plays from Michael Haynes. The human pinball bouncing off those Lancer defenders and deeper into that Lancer territory. And how about this guy, Josh Bailey? 2,700 yards career passing for Clover Hill, a new school record. You think he'd pass it to Smith? No. He hands it off to Smith. Smith runs it in for a touchdown. Can you stop this guy? I don't think so. Uh-oh, laundry on the field, and what is Spence Brennan doing? Hey, you never know with Brennan. Anyway, the Lancers come back out on offense, and it's bad news. Isaiah Finney says, this ball belongs to Clover Hill. He'll take it back on the interception, 52 yards to score the touchdown. Everybody celebrating, happy to see Finney get his touchdown. And everybody, a little congratulations there, as this one looks like it's in the record books. Jennifer Johnson out, tacks on the extra point. It's good. Cavaliers now with the big lead, 28 points. Tyler Henderson rallies his offense back, hitting Brandon Childs deep into Cavalier territory, and then he'll put it in on the quarterback keeper. The Lancers shoving their way up the middle. They'll score on that one, and Chris Smith stops the two-point conversion with an interception, a defensive threat. He'll set 3 offensive receiving records on the day. Chris Smith, hate to see him go at the end of this year. And out on the field, the Lancers trying to stop the Cavaliers. They'll try to run some time off the clock. 4th and 11, they go for it, and guess what? How does he come up with it? How did he catch that ball? Well, somebody out there explain that one to me. Chris Smith, touchdown, 39 yards. The cheerleaders tired of doing push-ups. They'll do 62 setups to match the current score of the Cavaliers. And then a couple of passes to Jay Bell, making some good catches. And the Lancers offense driving, but Stephen Pennington bringing down Tyler Henderson at the line of scrimmage. And then it's Bell again. He'll catch the pass for a Lancer touchdown, but it'll be too little too late. The two-point conversion is good. And another one we'll hate to see leave this year. There he is, Josh Bailey, 367 yards passing on the night. He'll set several records on the day. Friday night started off with the Lancer players parading down the sideline of Clover Hill, but the Cavaliers would rain on their parade. They'd come back to win 62-41 over the Lancers.